regular season with 2 weeks remaining. We're in game day 13 for Nizhny Novgorod facing off against Ventspils in a crucial encounter. 9 teams still have to punch their tickets to qualification. These 2 teams here both have a very realistic chance of being one of those teams. They are 2 of 3 teams fighting it out for 4th spot with identical records in Group A. So there we see the games. This is the first one from our group in game day 13. UCAM Murcia facing off against Ludwigsburg later on, and then tomorrow Anvil, Banvit, Avellino, Le Mans in a week and a game day which will have great implications for this group going forward. Currently, these 2 teams locked in a battle for 4th position, 5 and 7 records, identical records. They are 2 of 3 teams with that 5 and 2nd win record alongside Le Mans, and it is all to play for in Group A. UCAM Murcia having already qualified alongside Banvit. Avellino looks safe 2 games ahead of the next 3 teams. So realistically, Le Mans, Nizhny and Ventspils all fighting it out for that 4th and final spot. Perhaps Anvil can get into the running, but it is looking unlikely for them. So today, what a game for these 2 teams. Nizhny come into this game off the back of 3 straight losses in the Basketball Champions League. And visitors today, though, Ventspils have won their last 2. So 2 teams going in opposite directions. Looked a few weeks ago as though Nizhny was going to have a wrapped up a spot in that top 4, but this Ventspils team, led by Rihads Lomas, really have found a way to get themselves back in contention. He has been the superstar. Lomas has scored in double figures of every game so far this season for them. He really is a vital part of this Ventspils team. On the other side, Nizhny, we said, have lost their last 3. They did win 4 of 5 at one stage in the regular season, but it has all fallen apart. It looked to be so good with the return of Kendrick Perry from injury for the team, but an on-off injury for Ivan Strebkov has really hurt their team. He is in the roster today, the number 19. He stepped up in the absence of Kendrick Perry, the starting point guard. But Strebkov been in and out, didn't play this past weekend. It is good to see him in the lineup for Nizhny alongside their recent signing. He's Ian Hunmer as well, the man from Princeton University. So Nizhny getting back to full strength with their roster. So Ventspils come into this one on a tear, as we said. They lost 3 in a row, then they won their last 2. They've been led by Rihads Lomas as we see Kendrick Perry looking on. He is the star man for Nizhny. The teams coming out onto the floor. Ventspils got the easy victory in Ludwigsburg last week on the road, 99-81. Lomas, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Found himself on the players of the week, the All-Star 5 in the Basketball Champions League last week, as we see Zakis coming back from injury as well. Managed to get 6 minutes in that victory over Ludwigsburg last week. But really, for a Ventspils team which sometimes struggles for scoring, really came easy for them last week. 5 guys in double figures. Lomas had 19, but Jakovic 21, Arlic 17, Gulbis 14, and Johnson 11. A really balanced scoring game for Ventspils. 4 of their 5 starters reaching double figures. But Rihads Lomas really is the key for this team. In my eyes, double figures in every game this season for head coach Roberts Stelmeyers. Now, we turn our attentions to Nizhny. Disappointing loss last week in Le Mans, 89-74. There's a tough third quarter for the Russian team at 23-11. They lost out, eventually losing that second half, 47-33. After a tight one Watchers trailing by 1 at the half. They were led last week by Dragicevic, who had 22, and Evgeny Baborin, who matched him on a total. Strebkov with 11 points, 5 assists to help the team. But only guys to reach double figures, and they just didn't really get any other support either. Perry had a tough one, 2 for 10. Just 6 points for him. He did have 6 assists though. Just 1 turnover. And there is Baborin coming out. The sharpshooter. And now Kendrick Perry, man known as a defensive stopper in his college days. You still see that, as he is one of the best defenders in the Basketball Champions League, but he has to add that offensive punch for coach Zoran Lukic. A quick shake of the hands between the coaching staff. As Coach Lukic, an emotional character on that sideline, he will know how important this game is for both of these two teams. What an encounter to have at this stage in the season. Two teams locked in identical records, both with a chance to qualify and needing a win here today. There are our referees for today's game, 2 from Lithuania and 1 from Cyprus. So our third team getting ready, the same as the players. We've talked about how important this game is for the qualification. And the question is, how will each of these teams win this game? For Nizhny, they like to use that pick and roll play, the creative guards that they have, and it may well be the backcourt which is the difference, or which settles the score here. There's Ventspils in the backcourt. We'll go with Johnson, Lomas, and then that bigger front line, Gulbis, Drame, and Arledge all together. Gulbis, the kind of tweener, shoots the 3, the lefty, but loves to go into the low post if he can get a good matchup. So Johnson and Lomas will be the keys to that Ventspils team, and their matchup throughout this game against the backcourt of Nizhny against Perry and Strebkov will be really interesting to watch. That is Coach Stelmeyer's. Got a quick shot of the wrong coach earlier on. And he is the man that calls the plays from the sideline for Ventspils. Done a fine job this year, Coach Stelmeyer's. As we now turn our attentions to Nizhny and see where they will go with their starting lineup. So for the Russian team, it is Baborin, Perry, Astapkovich, Komolov, and Dragicevic. So Dragicevic, the scoring big for them. Perry, the creative force. Baborin, Astapkovich, and Komolev will look to establish himself from beyond the 3-point line. Astapkovich, that versatile player, and it'll be interesting to see a slightly smaller lineup for Nizhny, how that matches up against Ventspils. So there is Coach Zoran Lukic. And who will it be that will try and slow down Rihad Slomas for Ventspils? Might be Perry put on him. He's the only person to have scored for Ventspils double figures in all 10 of his BCL games this season. He's averaging 16.7. He has made at least 2 threes in every game of the regular season. Very impressive consistency from Lomas, a man who has been with his club since 2012. Now a regular for the Latvian national team in qualification, averaged 6.5 points for them. And really has taken a step forward this year, the Latvian guard. And last little bits of instruction from Coach Lukic there. Nizhny getting ready to come out onto the floor. They will be in the white uniforms. Ventspils wearing the blue and yellow. So Gulbis, Drame, Arledge, Lomash, And Johnson, the 5 for Ventspils. There is Arlich. Nizhny, Novgorod, Dragicevic, Perry, Komolov, and Stepkovic. What benefit will it be for Nizhny playing at home? They come into this one with a big win over Unix Kazan in the Russian league, 91-85 this past week. Ventspils a sizable victory in the Latvian and Estonian league. So both teams with some form, but this is what it's all about. Basketball Champions League action. We're underway here. First possession for Nizhny, man-to-man for the Ventspils team. As Stepkovic puts it on the floor. The first finish misses for Dragicevic. We said it's a smaller lineup. That's the advantage Nizhny might have. Stepkovic playing that 4 position. Reverse top layer, and we saw it there. Put it on the floor, beat his man. But at this end, how will they guard this bigger lineup? Here it is Lomas. He's guarded by Perry. This time he'll provide a good rotation, but a foul is called. Drame rolling to the ring. So look at the attention on Lomas. Two guys go to him. And it is Perry to guard Lomas in the early stages here. So Drame fouled, will be at the free throw line. Foul one against Anton Stepkovic. There's the first pointers on the board. And goes to the visitors. So Drame, graduated out of the University of Quinnipiac, the American. Top 10 in rebounding in the Basketball Champions League this year. That goes 2 of 2. Good start for them now. Komolov squares up. Perry got it by Johnson. And now Komolov for the long jump shot. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Arlich is the winner there. And here comes Ventspils. Good start defensively for them. Gulbis backing it down against Perry. Double team comes. Johnson can't make them pay though. And he said that bigger guard, Gulbis. The ability to post up, that time against Perry. And Perry kicks it, can't find room. Will he attack here? Now again, goes to that far side. Extra pass, gets it back to Perry this time, buries it. Well, it was a very patient approach from Nizhny Novgorod there. Didn't force anything, good penetration. In the end from Boborin, and then they moved the ball to get it into the hands of Perry for the 3. First points on the board for them. Lomas just calls for the screen, out high. Perry still guarding him. Lomas throws it up, good little lob pass. Drame can't hang on to it though. Here comes Perry, kicks it, nice pass to the perimeter. Wide open 3, back-to-back triples for Nizhny. Komolov makes it that time. And then a turnover from Ventspils. Gulbis just wasn't looking. Stelmar's not a happy man. That's the good penetration from Boborin. Extra pass to Perry I talked about. And a strong start from Nizhny here. Dragicevic, low post. He's far too deep. He's not going to miss that opportunity. Too easy for Nizhny. Dragicevic just gets himself deep inside the lane. And an 8-2 start. Drame looking around, can't find anything. And a tough pass to Gulbis. He has it tipped away, but another foul. That's the score from Dragicevic. Look how close he got to the basket. So Gulbis at the line. Only way Ventspils have scored so far. That one is good. One against Dragicevic is first. Two for two. Screen for Perry, stops, pulls the trigger on a three, bounces high. Komolov, smart tip, keeps it for Nizhny. He was going out of bounds, he knew he couldn't grab it in time, but just tipped it off the shoulder. I think it was Arlich that he hit. Right possession. Turnover, first one for Nizhny. Here comes Ventspils, Lomash to the trailing Arlich, too strong from him, good stand from Dragicevic. Nizhny got some open floor here. Perry calling for support, pushes everyone out of the way as he goes into the low block. Good recovery from Ventspils. Now Perry off the drive, loses it. And he's going to commit the foul. Just trying to get the ball back, perhaps a little frustrated. He couldn't get going what he wanted offensively. Has gone against Perry, as we said. Just his first. Lomash turns the corner, goes high with the left hand, finishes it off. Strong drive from a man known for his three-point shooting. He's more than a shooter, but showing the ability he does have there. Baborin slips the screen, a nice fake, wide open, and Perry's it. That's some great play by Baborin. Sold the fake, defender went flying past. All the time in the world. Third three-point make for Nizhny now. Now a trap. Dangerous pass, just taken in. Ventspils. Erzins was there. Again, Lomash trying to find some room. And that might be second foul on Perry. Well, that's going to be huge if it is. Just 5 seconds on the clock. That's the score from Lomash last time. Before Baborin responded, and it is a foul on Perry. So that may be, yep. Substitution. Perry goes out after picking up two. Strebkov comes in. We know how good Ivan Strebkov is, but it's, you know, offensively that's how good he is, but defensively, is he able to have the same impact as Perry? Especially when trying to slow down Lomash. So here is Lomash. He's guarded by Komolov. They're going to switch out onto him. Deny him the ball, so somebody else from Ventspils needs to step up. And they do. Good finish from Berzins. You can see the intention from Nizhny. They want to take the ball out of the hands of Lomash, make somebody else beat them on that occasion. Berzins did before a foul is called. So good move from Drame, unselfish play. It is Strebkov, kicks it out to the wing. As they establish the low post. 5 on the clock, good spin from Dragicevic, and he makes the shot as well. Span away from one defender, ran into another. Looked like he was going to be crowded out, but not only does he manage to somehow get the shot away and make it, he's fouled as well. Great play from Dragicevic. It's going to be a foul on Berzins. So Zakis comes in. Here's Dragicevic at the line, 4 points. Already for him, hot start. Said he is the scoring big on their lineup. And now he's going to get some rest. He is replaced by Popov. And an excellent start here for Nizhny. They're going to come with some pressure. Oh, the body's back for Ventspils. And now they'll break. Steady it here with Johnson. Try and get organised for this final 12 seconds, but they have time. Johnson has to pull it out, going against Strebkov. Good feed to the inside, surely a foul. Zakis and his arm held by Popov. So Zakis hasn't seen a lot of time in the Basketball Champions League this year. But coming back these last couple of weeks. Those numbers going up and up. Veteran big. At the line, Ventspils doing all their work from the charity stripe right now. 4 shots they've taken, 4 of 8 from the field, Ventspils. Got a perfect 5 of 5. Make it 6 of 6 from the line. Strebkov finds Baborin. Now Strebkov gets it. Uses the screen from Popov. Strebkov gets the roll. That's his game, that sort of mid-range foul line area. Help on him too much. No, he's going to make the pass. Here comes Ventspils, turn it over. Baborin takes it away. In no hurry. Finds Komalov. Did he get his feet behind the line? He did, but misses. And then Ventspils grabbing the rebound. Nizhny. Another trap coming. Really hounding the ball. Whenever they get the opportunity here defensively, Nizhny. Zakis gets deep. Can't finish the lefty hook. Strebkov coming the other way. As Popov roll into the ring. Popov takes the contact. Oh, shoot 2 here. Zakis goes down, holds his head. Taking an elbow. As we see Strebkov set the feet, get the roll. This goes out. Mac is still holding his head. Oh, it's a little clash there, isn't it? I think clash of heads, or was it the left elbow? Was that? Yeah, there's the contact. Oh, twice for Zakis. Got one on the forehead, one on the chin. Right, saves his team a point as Popov misses the first. Steadies himself here for the second. Jakovic has come in for the first time for Ventspils. Top scorer last week for them. And the number 7, pressure up the floor. The board in falls. And now look at Johnson. Through the gears, goes all the way. Good feed to Zakis. And he can't finish. A couple of good opportunities for the big man. Strebkov the other way. Twisting and turning on that high ball screen. Pop off. It's rejected. Shot clock getting low. Strebkov finds Komalov for 3. He gets it to go for 3 for Nizhny. What a shooting display for them. They are now 4 of 5 for 3. And it's going to be a timeout called by Nizhny. Given as a 2 rather than the 3 in favor of Nizhny. So 19-10, their lead. Let's listen and see what Ventspils.
You come here, 4 against 3, make good decision. Big guys, there is 2 players. Take strong dribble, establish. If you are not, pass outside. You have to be ready. Look, pass and
Pasi сделай флер, а nemoj da опаздываешь. Нет паса Остапу, на Ваню. Middle pick Vanja, глубже roll или бу. Ajmo, let's go. Давай. Без тупик, Вало. Есть ли транзиция?
Nizhny Novgorod, applaudissements, девочка. Нижний, очень тихо сегодня. Давайте-ка все просыпайтесь. Ну-ка, 3-4. Нижний! Нижний! Nizhny!
And that was given as a 2 from Komolov in the corner. Strebkov, his first assist of the game. So just 3 of 4 3-point shooting from Nizhny. They'll be making it from the perimeter. 19 points here for them in the early stages. Ventspils out of the timeout. Lomash well guarded by Babordin. And this without Perry on the floor. Remember, it's an offensive foul is going to be called. Looks like it's going to go against Zakis. Yeah, good call from the official. Zakis tries to step across. I'm sure he needed to. It looked like Jakovic was going to have the step on his man. Foul against Zakis is his first. With a 9-point lead, Nizhny, a chance to make it double figures here. Strebkov off the high screen, pulls up again. This time short, but falls kindly to Astapkovic. He goes with the left hand and lays it up. Well, applause from the bench. Great work from Astapkovic. And now he's going to come with the double team. They get it out of Johnson's hands. They've thrown Ventspils the way they've disrupted here defensively, Nizhny. 21-10. Johnson looks to penetrate, finds Jakovic. Wide open look for him. He isn't going to miss many of those. Jakovic, first points of the night. A huge basket for his team, really. Strebkov. Now Babordin. Defense switching from Ventspils. Strebkov will pull up again. They keep leaving him open. Worried about the way he passes the ball off that ball screen. And Strebkov is just knocking down that pull-up jump shot. 2 of 3 he is from that range. 4 points personal, 10-point advantage for Nizhny still here. Jakovic tries to respond. Wide open layup for him. Well, we said the backcourt battle may well decide this game, and so far in this one, it's been that way. Strebkov again. Throws the pass, and Astapkovic misses the little alley-oop. Johnson gets some time. Throws a terrible cross-court pass. Straight out of bounds. He apologizes. Here we see Jakovic curling to the basket, no one getting in front of him. And some good work from Astapkovic for his first 2 of the game. Quick hands. Jakovic isn't going to be caught there. Lays it up for 2. Oh, that's a big play, that. Jakovic just out of nothing gets the steal and runs in an easy 2, makes it a 6-point game. The lob again. Can't finish. Tummer trying to find the room. Tips it, misses. And Ventspils, a little momentum here. Reverse it around, open 3. Jakovic made 1, couldn't hit that. Popov grabs in the rebound. Final 15 seconds now. Nizhny will hold for the last shot. Strebkov tells him to wait. Careful of him pulling up again. Now, here comes the screen from Popov. Strebkov from a mile out makes the 3! What a huge shot from Ivan Strebkov. 7 points in the quarter for him. A massive shot to give Nizhny the 26-17 lead here at the end of the first. What a first quarter for the Russian team then. It looked like all the hard work from the first quarter was going to be undone. Ventspils a quick run at the end, led by the strong play from Ignas Jakovic, but it wasn't to be. All of this with Kendrick Perry, we see there, firmly sat on the bench with those 2 early fouls. Great work from Nizhny in this first quarter. They've started the brighter. Remember, they're the team coming in to this one having lost their last 3 games in the Basketball Champions League. It is Ventspils that had the momentum, winning their back-to-back games before this one. Look at the numbers of Ivan Strebkov. 7 points in that first quarter, 2 assists as well. Who needs Kendrick Perry? Right, he has played, made up for Perry going to the bench early. Can they continue to build on this? Jakovic now with the ball, using the high screen, kicks it, Bean looks around before firing the 3, didn't have the rhythm to it. Bean. So now he's charged with trying to slow down Strebkov, who brings it down for Nizhny. They'll go to the inside this time, Hummer, backing it down. Now on the baseline, strong drive from Zabanov. Now he's going to be called. And Zabanov along the baseline. Misses, and the foul called against Jakovic on the rebound. So sideline possession. It was Dragicevic that drew it. Now Strebkov, that high screen one way, the other, Hummer, strong drive from him. Oh, great pass from Hummer, finds Dragicevic wide open. Jakovic flips it over to Gulbis. Gulbis has been so quiet. This is what he loves to do. Gets to that left hand. Misses that one. A rare miss when he goes to his right shoulder from Adis Gulbis there. Usually so efficient as Strebkov swings it quickly to the wing. Milicevic again. He's going to come set this screen now. Strebkov pulls up for 3. Short. Johnson. One man fast break, pushes it the other way, but the wrong decision at the end from Johnson. He was just too close to Drame. Look at the pass from Hummer, beautiful from him. The defense all took their attentions to the big American. And he found a great pass, so Lomash comes in, and you see Drame, who made the mistake on the previous end. He's the man getting spoken to. 6 turnovers already for Ventspils. Strebkov kicks it. Zabanov for 3, makes it. Big shot from Gregory Zabanov. He's an unlikely record, Zabanov. He's the player to have scored no points in the most games in the Basketball Champions League this season. Played 9 games. First basket for him as Gulbis responds. So you can see the way everything's working for Nizhny right now. Zabanov getting his first points. Jump shot doesn't go. Bean looking around. Indecisive from Ventspils. There's now Gulbis on the drive. Find some room. Good defense from Hummer. He'll switch out onto Lomash here. Danger man for Ventspils. Lomash gets his man in the air. Wanted to foul. The referee doesn't give him a call though. Haven't seen Lomash involved in the offense in recent times. Oh, good feed from Strebkov. The foul will go against Arledge. Looks like just a regular foul here. I think the officials might talk about this. Look at the pass from Strebkov. Beautiful. Bounce pass, hits the man directly in stride. And here you're going to see, referee's going to talk this one over. Might even go to the monitor to see if it will be adjudged to be an unsportsmanlike foul or just a regular shooting foul. So it'll definitely be 2 shots. The question is, was there any play for the ball from Jonathan Arledge? Well, and there's the confirmation. Good work. Unsportsmanlike foul against Arledge. No play for the ball. So again, everything going for Nizhny. Creating their own luck here. Great feed from Strebkov. There'll be 2 shots and then possession for Nizhny. Babordin goes out. Komolov has come back in. Still Perry remains firmly seated to the bench at the end of the little group there for Nizhny, right on the right-hand side of your picture. Jump. Free throw doesn't go. From Vladimir Dragicevic. Steadies himself for the second. 7 points and 2 rebounds for him. Make it 8 now. What a first half this has been for Nizhny. 26-17 first quarter. Backed it up with a 6-2 start here in the second as well. So Sergei Toropov comes in. It's the third pick we've seen for Nizhny. He will continue with these multiple ball screens. Toropov, good roll finisher he is. Strebkov's going to turn it over though. At the point, you need to get Lomash going here. There's Gulbis for 3. It's good. Oh, that was a well-designed play. Headed towards the threat of Lomash. Defense couldn't leave. Space for Gulbis. He's got 7. Pull up. Doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Arledge battles his own man. Gets there eventually. Here comes Jakovic. Trying to find some room. Good defense though from Nizhny. Excellent work from Zabanov. Gulbis hands it over. Lomash denied. Komolov looks at the clock. Knows it's getting low. Lomash tries to make the pass to Arledge, but it's turned over. Great defense again from Nizhny. Strebkov off the screen. Oh, the and one for Hummer. Well, his work was all done before he received the ball. If we see a replay, watch the way Hummer, right here, good camera work. Look, see him sealing his man off. Gets to the inside. And as always, Strebkov puts the pass right on the money for Hummer. He gets the easy score, and he's fouled for a bonus as well. Changes on both teams. Perry's going to come in. There's Zakis. He's coming back as well. So Jakovic goes out. He's been arguably Ventspils' best player out there. Strebkov takes a breather for Nizhny as well. Johnson goes to Gulbis. Gulbis coming back to that left hand as always. Another miss from him. Here's Hummer to Perry. Perry. Turns the corner, glides in, easy two for Perry. Defense just opened up, no one wanted to rotate over. And worrying signs for Ventspils here. They're going to call the timeout. They trail by 14 points, 36-22, midway through this second quarter. There's the numbers on Perry. Solid, but he's been hampered by those fouls. His team hasn't really needed him, though. Everything working for Nizhny right now. A superb effort defensively. Saw him use that trapping defense. Really disrupted the early stages of this game, and now offensively, the introduction of Strebkov has got them rolling. Stavkovic hounding the ball again. Shot clock down to 3. Ventspils get inside to Zakis. He finishes with less than a second remaining. Really short on time there. Ventspils just managed to find some way. Now the little cut. Zamenhof has it rejected by Arledge. These are the plays that Ventspils needs, trying to get some momentum. Gulbis trying to find Zakis. It goes between his hands and out of bounds. Zakis just looks to the skies. What a momentum changer that could have been. Arledge here wipes away a certain 2 on one end. How they could have needed, or how they could have done with that easy score from Zakis had he taken in the pass. He doesn't, and instead Perry's just going to go all the way for another easy 2. And you see Perry just getting to the ring, no one rotating over. Real breakdown from Ventspils. Mash double teamed, fouled by Toropov. There's Johnson, thinks a switch is coming. But a good screen off there from Astapkovic, stops it from happening. Zakis draws 2. Turns it over. It's been a problem for Ventspils. Can't keep turning the ball over the way they have done here in this first half. Perry kicks it. Open 3 for Bobordin. Now, how bad could this get in the first half? No more timeouts for Ventspils. Johnson is fouled. Points from turnovers. 14 points off 9 turnovers in this first half. For Nizhny, 14 points. And Ventspils 9 turnovers. It's been the problem. Johnson's fouled and we'll bring it in from the end line. Astapkovic commits the personal. We heard in the timeout, Coach Lukic told his team, you only have 3 fouls. Use it if you need it. Be smart. Don't come in an unsportsmanlike. That's exactly what Astapkovic did there. It's his 3rd, but he sacrificed himself to save the 2 here as Summer comes in. Let's see if it works. Low mash, jumper, doesn't go. Perry's shaken up. Johnson grabs the offensive rebound. Dame rolls. Good switching on defense from Nizhny as the jumper doesn't go, and it bounces out for Nizhny. So they did not only save the certain 2, but they also ran more time off this clock as they're heading towards halftime. 14-point advantage. Perry in no hurry, calls the play. Hummer puts it on the floor. Goes with a little jump hook, comes up short, but great work from him to keep it alive. And some excellent footwork as well. Rame doesn't like the call. You can see Hummer, who was Ivy League Player of the Year his senior season at Princeton. Known as an undersized player with good footwork, and he showed it there, didn't he? One dribble move, got his defense in front, span away to draw the contact. So Gulbis goes out. And Hummer will be at the line. A Princeton man, father, also a basketball player at the University of Princeton, as was his uncle as well. So a real family for the Tigers. He's played in Germany, Finland, Turkey, and played in Russia for Saratov before joining Nizhny. A foul is going to be called against Baborin. Just didn't quite get in front of Genie Baborin. It is his first. Send Johnson to the line cheaply here. He misses. These plays like this, we said everything going for Nizhny. They are creating their luck. They've been good from the free throw line. They've shot the ball extremely well from the perimeter. They've looked after it. For Ventspils, all those little areas that you need to win. Looking after the ball on the way and on the road. Have to be good. You need to make your free throws as well. On 7 of 8. There, number's going to have to stay high. Perry gets the switch. Now defense recovering as Hummer's going to take the jumper. He's up short. Jakovic schools the play. Tries to find Rame, is fouled by Komolov. Talked about smart fouls in their timeout. Coach Lukic said to use fouls if they need to, but I don't think he'll be happy with the way they've done it these last few possessions. Some cheap fouls. Not saved a certain two, but just instead put Ventspils on the line when they didn't perhaps need to. Rame makes number 1. Third point of the night from him. All from the line. Second is good. Rame 4 points, 2 rebounds. Baborin goes to the inside. Kick out, Baborin for 3. Can't get it. And here comes Lomash pushing to Jakovic. D again from Komolov, and he's going to get the steal. Wow, superb defense from Artem Komolov. Cut off the penetration, stopped his man outside the three-point line, and then stole the pass as well. The room from Nizhny, and they're going to finish it off. Well, defense creating offense once again for the Russian team. 15-point lead for Nizhny here, under 90 seconds remaining. Milicevic moves to double figures. Komolov again with some good defense, tips it into the backcourt. Lomash has to go to Jakovic for 5 on the clock. Forces up the 3. Not out of the flow of the offense at all. And Perry has the luxury to just hold and wait here. No hurry from him. Comes off the screen. Skips it to Baborin. Now they're throwing to Milicevic. He is fouled. Rame doesn't like the call, but you know, that low post from Ventspils, just a couple of key areas. They haven't got their pick and roll coverage right, and they haven't guarded the low post effectively either. If you think the amount of scores that Nizhny have got off this high ball screen. Strebkov has 7 points, all off the pick and roll, just pulling up and shooting. And then they've been aggressive against Perry, who's found the open man time and time again for easy scores. So Perry has got 7 points and 2 assists, but you think for him, he's hit the man rolling a couple of times, scored, might not have been an assist, and then Perry got to the basket himself twice, just wide open. Free throw is good. Game's leading scorer, Vladimir Dragicevic, 11 points. 4 of 6 from the field. You can see the numbers, 3 of 4 from the line. Get 3 of 5 though, that one's way short. Inside the last minute. Trying to find Lomash. Look at the way he's been guarded away from the ball though. Got some room, 3 players come in. Well, make no doubt about this. Nizhny is a team well prepared and well versed in trying to stop Rihad's Lomash. He found a little bit of room there. 3 players from Nizhny came running in. As the foul has gone against Perry, I believe. If so, that's his third, but Borden has gone out. Perry. There's the Strebkov. Strebkov's jumper doesn't go. Final 25 seconds. Lomash pushes people out of the way. He's guarded by young Gerasimov. Fresh into the game. He's got fouls to give. Now clock hits 10. Lomash will try and go one-on-one here. Goes all the way. Can't get the finish though. Gerasimov couldn't keep him in front. Foul will be called.
Нижний, пошли.
That's is good. Second from Lomash, also good. Kilps comes in. A couple of youngsters in for the defensive effort. And now Nizhny will call a timeout. 7 seconds remaining for them to draw something up, see if they can get one final basket. They have a 12-point lead.
Watch out, maybe zone defense. What I want. Ball is over there, KP. With the ball. KP with the ball, okay? Vlada is here. Vlada receive the ball. Vanya. First Vanya. Here. Vlada receive. Drive. Okay?
Second, then take your player. Every pick and roll, we switch aggressive. Switch under and push him up. 7 seconds. Stay there like no.
6.8. Perry will get it back here. A lot of time for him. Crosses over. Perry's got the step all the way for the easy 2. Wide open from Perry, just too quick off the drive. And that play sums up this first half. The way Nizhny dominated here. They've taken the game to Ventspils, who have no response right now. 45-31, a 14-point advantage at the break for Nizhny, who have deserved this lead. Look at the numbers. Nizhny, 56% for 3, 48% for 2. The only thing they haven't done is shoot it from the free throw line. The other key number will be on the next caption, turnovers. There's been a real problem for Ventspils, 10-4, and that has led to a number of easy points for Nizhny. 16 points for them off of their opposition turnovers. So really has been all working the way they would have hoped, the Russian team, before this game. They established themselves early on the defensive end, and it's defense that has led to offense. Not only those steals, but getting some good stops, rebounds, chance to run. And even without Perry for a long stretch in that first half because of foul trouble, Nizhny really have been the leaders throughout. They lead at one stage 16, but for Ventspils, after scoring the opening basket, they only led for 52 seconds in that first half. We're going to leave you then, or we're going to take a break here, leaving you with some highlights from this first 20 minutes. Make sure you go nowhere. It is all to play for still. Nizhny dominated the first half, but as we've seen in this competition throughout the years, there is definitely a chance for Ventspils to get back into this one, and especially with this game meaning so much in terms of the qualification. It is a Ventspils team that has come into this one having won their last 2 games. So we'll see what changes they can make at the half. Join us again in about 10 minutes' time.
Баскетбольный клуб Нижний Новгород снова на паркете. Аплодисменты парням. Брас-шоу, брас-бургер, с аплодисменты ребятам, спасибо за музыкальное настроение. Это как будто первый раз, когда на экране увидел своими
identical 5 and 7 records in Group A. All attempting to be probably one team of the three that will qualify into the playoff stages in that fourth and final position behind Merthyr and Banvit, who have already qualified, and then Avellino, who are 2 games ahead right now. Technically can still be caught, but unlikely. And in the first 20 minutes of here, it looks like there is only going to be one winner. Nizhny Novgorod, a very impressive first 20 minutes. They dominated the first quarter 26-19. They backed it up with a 19-14 second quarter as well. A 14-point advantage at the half, 45-31. And they've created their own luck, really. Said it numerous times in that first half, but defensively, absolutely superb performance from the team. They disrupted early with some traps and some full court pressure. Really took Ventspils out of their rhythm. They have hounded the key players of Ventspils. They have held Rihad Lomas to 6 points, just 1 of 4 from the field. Remember, Lomas is a man who's scored double figures in every game. He has averaged 17.5 points per game. And over the last 3, 2 of those being victories for Ventspils. They've played with some foul trouble for Kendrick Perry as well. Nizhny, he picked up his 3rd right before that halftime break. He played just 10 minutes and 7 seconds in the first 20 minutes, but production from all over the field. Dragicevic 11 points, 2 rebounds. Strebkov 7 points, 4 assists. Babordin made a 3. Stepkovic 2 points. Hummer 4 points. And Komolov, who's been an unsung hero in my mind, got 5 points. But defensively, a really good job on some of the guys. There is Komolov getting ready to take place in the 5 for Nizhny here to start the second half. And it will be Perry, Astapkovic, Babordin, Komolov and Dragicevic, the 5 for the Russian team. Perry playing with those 3 fouls. Interesting call. As Gulbis, Jakovic, Johnson, Lomash and Zakis play defense for Ventspils. This possession, low post. Zakis got him 1-on-1. Good defense from him. Komolov takes the 3, doesn't get the bounce. So difference in strategy. Guarding the low post instantly from Ventspils there. And now Zakis on the roll, takes the contact but can't finish. Here come Nizhny with a little tempo. Perry dancing with it. Doesn't rush though. And Babordin found some room somehow at the ring. Frustrated, he misses the shot and commits the foul. A great pass from Vladimir Dragicevic. Still searching for the first points as Johnson brings it down. Lomash, who's made at least 2 threes in every game of the Basketball Champions League he's played this year. Yet to hit one here. Ball in his hands again. Look at the defense from Nizhny. He's got to kick it out to Johnson and a foul is called. Johnson frustrated. Couldn't make the 3. You can see the reaction of Coach Luka Zoric. Lomash. Again double teamed. They've just got it out of his hands. They refuse to let him beat them. Johnson, low shot clock. Can't get it. Perry grabs in the rebound. Pushes. Perry sees the open floor. Goes all the way. Dances in. Will have to make the 2 from the line. He's got such an ability, Kendrick Perry, to recognize these opportunities when defense isn't quite back. And he knows he can get something. Coach Lukic happy with the play he saw from his point guard there. I've seen him get to the ring 3 times, just wide open. Perry that time draws the foul. Perry's second doesn't go. Lead 15. Jakovic's out there. Waiting for Zakic to come screen. It's going to be an offensive foul. Perry makes a meal of it. The referee agrees that Zakic wasn't there in time. Go back to Nizhny then. How are Ventspils going to change the game? They need to do something different. Try and somehow get some momentum here. Komolov finds Astapkovic. He's backing it down. Goes to the left hand. Can't get it, and it's an easy offensive rebound. Babordin kicks it out. Komolov back to Babordin. Gets it away just in time. Doesn't get the bounce, and Zakic eventually cleans it up for Ventspils. Lomash. Gulbis double teamed. Nearly a turnover. Zakic picks it up. Now he loses it. And Nizhny do collect the steal once more. It was a problem for Ventspils in the first half. They're 10 turnovers. And now Perry gets inside. Can't finish that one though, Kendrick Perry. Rare miss for him. Foul. Johnson continues to go. No. Doesn't drop, so Johnson probably going to be at the line here for 2. Good move from him. Strebkov comes in. Zakic goes out. First is good for Johnson. And the second. Johnson trying to get going here. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 points for him. Ventspils do come with some pressure. Not just comfortable for Nizhny right now. Astapkovic, too many dribbles, good hands. Jakovic, now Lomash glides in and gets it to go. Well, Jakovic has been the man defensively to come up with a couple of those steals. Second time we've seen him get an easy layup for his team as Lomash trying to raise the tempo. Commits the foul. Here's the quick hands, Jakovic. Lomash looking around, trying to see where the defense was. Manages to get the finish. Stepkovic is going to go out. And as he always seems to do, faces the wrath of Coach Lukic on his way out. Komolov hands it over. Strebkov kicks it. Komolov, good fake. Now he's got to finish it off. No, tries to pass to the inside, and the defense was ready for it. Here comes Johnson. Johnson with some open floor. Finds Lomash for 3. But he doesn't get it to go. First good look he's had for 3. And he has Lomash as Vucevic wanted a foul in transition. It didn't matter because he knocked Strebkov's man to the floor. And that meant that Ivan Strebkov was wide open to bury a 3 in transition. Establish his 14-point lead again. Same lead we had at the half as Drame tried to keep it going. For Ventspils, came up with nothing though. Strebkov off the screen. Hammer reverses it around. A lot of movement for Nizhny. Ventspils just chasing right now. Babordin goes along the baseline. Does not agree with the foul. And we see Strebkov sets the feet. Man is on the floor. And buries the 3-point shot. Drame talking it over with the official. Let's have another look. He's just not quite in position though. That's the thing where Drame wants to foul. was eventually given as an offensive foul. So I thought the officials called it the other way. Drama's reaction as well. 4th foul against Bobordin. Johnson trying to find some room, takes a 3. Doesn't get it to drop. Here comes Perry. Strebkov back to Perry. A lot of room for Hammer here. Taking his time. Hammer spins, left hand, easy 2. Well, just well-designed play. Strebkov and Perry out on the perimeter. Defense so worried about those two. Just leaving that room for Hammer to finish. Jakovic trying to flip the dangerous pass to Drame. Nearly turned over. And eventually, good work from Usman Drame to just keep it in. There you see, strong move from Hammer. Just loses Arledge, doesn't he? Far too easy. Lomash back in. Drame's first. Pence is clear. So you've got to be so good on the road to try and win, especially when you lose him. Does make the second. They have shot it well from the free throw line. Ventspils really is the one solid area of their game. 16 for 18 as a team, but 2 of 11 for 3 they are. And then just 7 for 16 from the field. 9 baskets total for Ventspils right now. Strong drive along the baseline. And Strebkov will go to the line for an and one. Good fake, gets his man in the air. Only going to end one way. Adds the bonus point. Jakovic waits for Lomash then. Lomash, good pass. Drame finishes in easy play. It's a rare easy one for Ventspils, really. Except they've scored just 9 field goals. Make it 10 now. Definitely the easiest one of the game. Strebkov comes to screen. Dragicevic rolling. Can't finish. Can they back it up then, Ventspils? They've got the easy score. Added a stop. Now can they get some momentum? Try and cut into this lead. A 3 from Lomash or Jakovic would go a long way towards it. Jakovic comes off, pulls the trigger on the 3, and he makes it. Well, 5 in a row for Ventspils. Is that sign of life for them? Just their 3rd 3 of the game. And you see Jakovic, Komolov couldn't get back in time. 10 for Jakovic. And a 2-3 zone now from Ventspils. So if this can slow down Nizhny. Said they need to do something different. Corner 3 from Komolov doesn't go, but the offensive rebound from Hammer. This time goes with his right hand, comes up short. Good rebound from Bean. Bean's going to push. Finds Arledge, who's fouled. Hammer just checking the referee got the right call there. You can say he doesn't like it. Looked like a lot of ball. Question is the body. There'll be 2 shots for Arledge. And for the first time, really all game, Ventspils getting on a bit of a run here. First is good for Arledge. He has had a quiet game. First point of the night for him. Sorry, second point of the night. That's that one as well. 7-0 run. They'll stay in the zone here. Perry, right down the middle, pulls up. And gets the roll. You can't break down like that defensively. Perry just stands there. They forgot that he has the ball in his hands. And once again, Perry, such a good opportunist. Knows when to pick his spots to take good shots. 12 for him now. As Komolov commits the foul. Third on Komolov. Is this the way that Ventspils can get back into the game? Komolov 3. Remember, Borden out with 4 personal as well. Astapkovic has 3. Perry has 3. Now the game will change if they're all out. Astapkovic is going to come back in. So he's out there with 3. Perry with 3. Komolov with 3. All on the floor. Just 1 of 2 from Lomash. Trebkov. Find something against his zone. Toropov loses it, gets it back. Kicks it out to Perry for 3. Doesn't get it, but look at the work. Toropov nearly got the offensive rebound, and Drame did nothing to box him out. Jakovic finds the far side. Johnson guarded by Perry. Got to try to attack here, try and draw more fouls if they can, Ventspils. Jakovic pulls the trigger on a second 3 in quick succession. 4 of 13 they are now. And Jakovic has made 3 of the 4 threes for Ventspils. The zone is working. The lead back to 9, single digits here. Easy score to the inside in response from Toropov. A big basket really for Nizhny. Jakovic will pull the trigger, another one, why not? But no one on the glass for Ventspils. Perry just attacks. Has to pull it out with Trebkov. They'll go to Toropov. He's got the mismatch here against Jakovic. Double team comes. Toropov once more. 5 on the clock. Running hook is good. And the foul's against Drame. Drame just to step slow throughout that move there. Here's the 3 from Jakovic the other way. Kulbis will come in to replace Drame. Smaller lineup for Ventspils. See how this will work for them. Kulbis will come in at the 4. Arledge to play the center position as the extra shot is made by Toropov. And you see Jakovic puts it on the floor. Finish point blank opportunity. Look at Nizhny running the floor the other way. A lot of guys down, but they'll pull it out here. Trebkov takes the screen and buries the jumper. Well, how many times are we going to see Trebkov do that same shot before the defense changes the way they guard it? Jakovic trying to find something. Goes to Arledge, but the pass deflected. Trebkov goes out of bounds. Jakovic trying to create the contact, but he was the man who jumped into Astapkovic. And then the other way, wide open for Trebkov. Easy jumper for him. Zakis is going to come back for Arledge. Final 24 seconds. In-line possession. Lomash trying to find some room. Fades, buries it. That's a tough one-on-one play, isn't it, for Rihaz Lamash? He moves to 11. Double-figure streak stays alive. Strebkov holds, waits. Finds Toropov on the switch. 3 seconds left. Komolov kicks it out. Do they get it away in time? They do, but it doesn't drop for Zabanov. At one stage, it was a 9-point game, but Nizhny Novgorod regrouped, steadied themselves once more, and they re-established that 14-point advantage. Same lead they had at the half. Going into the fourth quarter now. Ventspils got going. A couple of three-point shots from Jakovics helped, but defensively, they weren't able to keep that same energy. Well, we know they have the ability to get back into this game. Ventspils, but time's ticking away. Do they have enough time left? They need a run early in this fourth quarter, I think, if they're going to try and get back into this game. Fourth quarter begins then. Ventspils have possession. Crucial couple of minutes here for them to try and get back into this one. Get some momentum. They go into the hands of Lamash. And his pass goes out of bounds and another turnover. Lamash, he's been pretty good with the ball throughout this game. His first, his team has not been. 13 turnovers against them now. They were better in that third quarter, especially when they got back into the game. They're going to stay in this 2-3 zone. Perry uses the screen, pulls up once more, can't get it. Jakovic uses the screen, hands it to Lomash. Lomash gets into the lane. Gulbis, good fake. All the way, there's left hand, but it rolls out. They've missed many of those little opportunities, Ventspils. Strebkov pulls up. His mid-range jump shot doesn't go, so both teams having opportunities. Neither has been able to take it here so far. Jakovic looking for Zakis. He's got the switch on him and a foul recorded against Komolov. So Komolov sacrifices the personal. We talked about the foul troubles though on Nizhny. So Komolov will pick up number 4. He's the first man of that little quartet to pick up 4. He will join Baborin, who's already on the bench. Komolov remains on the floor. Don't worry about fouls, do they, Nizhny? Lomash fires a quick one. Can't get it. Rebound bounces out though. Perry gets up higher but couldn't pull in. And just manages to get it in bounds, somehow escapes the double team, and another foul against Nizhny. Sideline possession. 2 team fouls already against Nizhny. Ventspils can get themselves back into the game from the line. Zakis rolls, kicks it. Beam can't handle it. Now he's going to take the three. And the bounce is clear. Ventspils the other way. Astapkovic is pushed. Well, Bean takes the tough three at one end, and then the other way, Strepkov throws it right ahead. Astapkovic going full speed, getting under the basket, is pushed, and we'll get an easy opportunity to get something from the line here. They're going to look to see whether it's an unsportsmanlike foul, and I wouldn't be surprised to see this one changed. Bean just pushes him, no play for the ball whatsoever. So this may well be doubled down as a bad play for Ventspils. It is 2 shots and another possession for Nizhny then. Bean goes out, Johnson's back. Stepkovic makes the first. Just 3 points for him. Got 6 rebounds, 2 assists as well. 2 for 2. So Coach Steinmeier looks on, frustrated every time. They seem to be making some sort of headway. Something goes against them, although Johnson with a good steal. Comes off the screen, waits for the roll. Zakis has it, opportunity, fouled. So now he's got to make them from the line rather than Zakis. It was a poor turnover, wasn't it? Just Perry and Strepkov on completely different pages there. And Ventspils take this opportunity. Zakis makes the first. Second is good. 6 points for Zakis. 14-point game again. Perry breaks the press. Now he'll take his time. Strepkov goes to the inside to Todopov. Rejected, bounces around, and will stay with Nizhny. 3.8 left on the clock. Nizhny going to come in for Todopov. Good work from him to just fight, keep it alive. Perry to bring it in. 3.8. Astapkovic gets a wide open look. How did he get that free? Knocks it down. Another breakdown for Ventspils. Johnson now facing pressure from Komarov. And a steal. Astapkovic. Can he finish it all the way for 2? Great play from him. Astapkovic has been stepping up here with some points in the 4th quarter. Nice drive and finish from Johnson. And that's going to be all she wrote from Komarov. Here's the finish from Astapkovic after some great defense as well. Substitution coming. Komarov has fouled out. Johnson struggled from the field. Look, just 1 of 8 between 2 and 3-point range. As Tabanov comes in. Johnson makes it. There it is, Komarov gone to the bench. Will play no further part. 5 points for him. Perry controlling it. His man on his back. And Strebkov inside. 7 on the clock now. Ventspils playing one-on-one. Zakis holding his ground. Good defense from Zakis. But it's going to be a 24-second violation. Didn't quite get it away in time, Nizhny. So even though it went in, it's going to be waved away. Good defense from Zakis. And good work from the official. I thought he might have got it that way in time, but he didn't. How a 3 from Lomash would be good for the team here, or perhaps they'll take one from Berzins. He doesn't get it. And we'll get another opportunity with the offensive rebound, though. Foul against Astapkovic. He's another man who's had foul problems. 4 on him now. Already, Babordin on the bench. Komolov has gone. 4 on Astapkovic. 3 on Perry as well. Kulbis goes out. Berzins at the line, and also in team fouls. Nizhny, so Ventspils can get themselves back here. Clock stopped. 3 points from the line if they can get them. Berzins makes it. Perry waiting. He's done a good job controlling the game. They go to the zone, Ventspils. Perry pulls up. Header defense from Zakis. He gets there. The 3 bounces out. And Berzins grabs in the rebound. Here comes Lomash. Lomash trying to find some room. Finds Zakis on the roll. Zakis flips it up. Can't finish. And then Arledge also misses the opportunity. Both guys just bailed out, expecting the foul. He didn't get it. Strebkov nearly loses it. It's Perry. Finds his man, and that is how you finish it off. Dragicevic gets the easy score. Great play from Perry to put it right on the money for him. And an offensive foul against Arledge. Throws Astapkovic to the floor. A timeout coming from Ventspils. Two bad plays in a row for them. First, a missed opportunity offensively. And then a turnover with an offensive foul.
Guys, man up a little bit now. Said if you push, you fake inside, then you come for screen. Where's the goal? Ingles.
Now! Horns up! Horns up, okay? Horns up, stretch. Vanya is with the ball, you in the corner. If it's zone 1 is Vanya loading, okay? This is yes, the prvo pass. Vanya ide tuda. Let's go, let's go!
That's the last score for Dragicevic. You see Perry draws all the attention. Easy pass from him. Find his big man. 4th assist of the night for Perry. 13 points for Vladimir Dragicevic. Perry looking around, bit of pressure, gets it in safely. Now he'll use the screen. Perry pulls up, foul line, doesn't get it. Astapkovic got a good hand on the rebound. Jakovic coming the other way, stumbles, keeps possession though. Johnson goes all the way, lays it up, plus the foul. So quick, Johnson, when he gets that little bit of room. 8 points for him. At the line, Johnson. Chance to add the bonus. Still plenty of time left in this one. Just over 5 minutes. That makes it a 12-point game. Right there, Ventspils. They need a run, though. 6-7 point run now. What that would mean to them. How it would make this game interesting. 3 for Strebkov. Doesn't go. Strebkov gets the offensive rebound. Drame again not boxing out. Just watching the ball. Watch it, Drame, as it goes up. You can't see him here. Strebkov runs in. Just works harder than him for the offensive rebound. It will stay with Nizhny. As Perry isn't looking for the pass from the referee. Zabanov collects it. Now he'll put it on the floor. His foul line jump shot doesn't go. Harnish tips the rebound, but it goes to Nizhny. Again, these big momentum swinging plays going for Nizhny. Dragicevic, Astapkovic for 3. You just knew it was going to go down. After the 2 offensive rebounds, they deserved it for the energy, for the effort they put in. Johnson off the screen, fouled by Perry. Well, that's number 4 on Perry. 4:15 left. Still time. Borden on the bench. Two shots here, and they're going to go into young Timothy Gerasimov, former under-20 national team player. Quick guard. Gerasimov able to get to the basket. Not really a great outside shooter, though. See if the defense just gives up the open shot. Sorry, the defense gives up the open shot to him. Astapkovic brings it over. Goes to Perry. 13-point game. Strebkov. Perry now off this middle screen. Drame picking him up. Defense switches into man-to-man. Dragicevic catches. Another offensive rebound. Strebkov ran into his own man. 2 of them there. Harlage fires the foul line. Jump shot is good. Now the lead gets to 11. Is there enough time for a remarkable comeback from Ventspils here? 3.5 minutes left. Perry. Again, they're going to use this screen. Strebkov pulls up. In and out. Another missed opportunity. Fight for the rebound. It goes to Astapkovic. He'll pull it out. So close. Berzin's had a good hand on it. As Perry goes all the way. Lays it up. Kendrick Perry just has that next gear when he needs it. An important score makes it a 13-point game. Jakovic attacks. Lays it up for 2. Time ticking away, though. Under 3 now. Strebkov. Perry. Perry in no hurry. Pulls it out. Uses the screen. Snakes off it. Kicks it. Gerasimov can't hit the 3. And it's going to be pulled out. Another offensive rebound, another possession. 11 offensive rebounds for Nizhny Novgorod. You see Perry, straight line drive. No one gets in front of him. Lays it up. And how that may be a crucial basket for his team.
Sideline! Receive the ball, swing, Vlada! Post up! Igor, post up! Help the guy!
Don't stay here, hold that! Penetration pass! Watch out and shot or easy layup! Stay here! Put pressure on the ball! Let him drive here, watch from behind.
Penetrate on this young guy. Who is guarding this young guy? Penetrate.
The numbers of Jakovic, a fine game from him. Backing up that 21-point game last week, 15 here tonight. And 3 of the 4 3-point shots for his team. 2:16 left. Perry. Foul away from the ball. Be against Darlage. Fresh 14. Nizhny have it from the baseline. Rejected, saved by Johnson. Great work from him. Stand with it, his kick ahead. Corner 3, Jakovic makes it. Well, what a play for Ventspils. Johnson saved it. Jakovic makes it quickly the other end. Game on here. 8 points. Less than 2 minutes to go. Double team coming. Astapkovic puts it on the floor. Has to pull it out. Strebkov waiting. Using the screen. He'll pull up. Strebkov is not going to miss an opportunity like that. Easy jump shot for him, a huge basket for Nizhny. Makes it a double-figure game. Jakovic again for 3. Comes up short, tipped by Ventspils into the backcourt. They go to Berzins. Berzins reverses blocked by Astapkovic. Well, he's been so big in this 4th quarter. Anton Astapkovic. He's come up with a number of key plays, rebounding the ball, now on the defensive end as well. Perry taking his time, kicks it to the corner. Gets it again. Strebkov sells the fake, buries it once more. Ivan Strebkov, 19 points. And will that be enough as we're under a minute? 12-point lead. Ventspils looking around. Darlage screens, rolls, kicks it out. Good rotation though from Nizhny. And then Strebkov's going to tip it. Goes out of bounds. Here he is, Strebkov sells a little fake. The one-footed shot to finish it off. Surely that's going to be enough. Inline possession for Ventspils, 44 seconds. Open shot for Berzins. Nizhny bring it in. Perry and Strebkov staying together. Just need to get it over the half. They do that. And Stepkovic helps out. Nearly turns it over. Strebkov running down the clock. Kicks it to the corner. Gerasimov for 3. Doesn't go. And it's that man, Astapkovic once again. Nobody boxing him out. And that's going to move him to a double-double. 13 points, 10 rebounds for Astapkovic. There's Jakovic, buries 1 in response, a 3, but it's going to be for nothing. Perry. Now Astapkovic ahead to Strebkov. They just move the ball around here. Kill the clock. Gerasimov is fouled. On his way to the ring. Steve Jakovic burying the 3. Too little though for his team. He's been the star performer, 21 points for them. As Strebkov pulls up for a 3. Can't get it. Arlich with the rebound, and we are finished here. A superb fourth quarter and a superb game from Nizhny Novgorod as they will take this one 82-73. A crucial Group A victory for Nizhny. A win snapping a 3-game losing streak for the Russian team. An important win as they will now move a game ahead of Ventspils in their race for 4th. And it will be all eyes to Le Mans to see how they get on here in game day 13 in their game tomorrow night against Avellino. Well, Nizhny deserved this one from start to finish. They were the team with the energy. And they had a couple of step-up performances. I mean, the backcourt, we talked about that pre-game. And Perry, 14, Strebkov, 19. 9 assists between the pair of them as well. Dominated here today. Jakovic had 21 and Lomash had 11. Wasn't as though they played badly, but great performance from Perry and Strebkov. And then don't forget the other step-up performances. You know, Anton Astapkovich for me, 13 points, 10 rebounds from him. As we see the numbers, the key one, a turnover battle. Ventspils has 10 first half turnovers. Only 15 on the game, but 10 in the first half. Gave Nizhny the lead. They never lost. Gave them that comfort level to play from. And I think that's something they'll focus on traveling back to Latvia. So, leaders, Strebkov 19, Astapkovich, the double-double we talked about for Nizhny. For Ventspils, Jakovic backed up his strong game. Another 21-point performance from him. But outside of Lomash and Johnson, didn't have enough support. So Nizhny will take the win here today. And what an opportunity for them now. Le Mans having to face off against Avellino tomorrow, and it may be Nizhny, if that result goes their way, occupying 4th place all alone going into the final week. So for Ventspils, they will be back at home in the Olympic Centre, but facing off against Avellino, a tough game for them. Whereas for Nizhny, a victory here today, and then they will travel next week to Ludwigsburg to face an MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg team currently bottom of the table in Group A, a team struggling for wins, so surely Nizhny will have some confidence heading to Germany. I will leave you with some of these highlights as the hometown team take this one here and put themselves in pole position for 4th place and qualification into the playoffs. It's ended 82-73, Nizhny Novgorod over Ventspils.